No, we're not live. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're watching Red Cyber Dragon and I am Tony. We're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy tonight. Okay. So, no one's here yet. I'm just waiting for you people to come in. Alright, Rob, say something in the chat. Or if anybody's here, say something in the chat. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, good. Loud and clear. Okay, so I made my first actual video today, and I'm gonna play it on stream because I think it's kind of funny. So I was trying to make a video. I'll explain it. I was trying to make a video. I wanted to have ChatGPT make a, or give me the code to make like a calculator. And I was trying to film the intro, and it's way harder than just kind of speaking off the cuff, I feel like. So even though I had a script, I kept messing it up, or I kept thinking I was messing it up. So at the end, I was just like, oh, well, I guess I just have a blooper reel or something, you know? So anyways, we'll watch it real quick. Hey. Either way, you know, it taught me a lot about editing videos that I didn't know. So I think it actually turned out okay. It's really short, so we'll watch it real quick before we start streaming. Hey everyone, this is Tony. Hey everyone, I'm Tony. This is Red... Hey everybody, this is Red Cyber Dragon. Hey everyone, this is Tony. Test. I'm a software engineer, and I've been hearing that ChatGPT is a pretty good coder. Well, we'll see. Me. I hate this. This is not good. This is taking a really long time, and I don't know what to do. I'm getting crazier and crazier, if you can't tell already. Mic check. We're doing a mic check. I'm talking normally into the mic to see if the mic is working. Open the door, and the door is open, and then open the door, and the door is open. Open the door. Hey everyone, I'm Tony, and this is Red Cyber Dragon. Today we're going to see if ChatGPT can code us an entire Nothing like a good roast before my channel even starts. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're into coding or gaming, hit like and subscribe to my channel, Red Cyber Dragon, and leave a comment letting us know your passion. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks. Wait, what do you mean? Rob, what do you mean? Oh, that is so annoying. You were catching up your first... Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it got corrupted again. That would suck. Did you see the video that I played? I'll go ahead and load this up. Yeah, right? I wasn't going to correct your grammar or spelling. Alright, I'm having a hard time seeing the chat. I need another monitor. Maybe while it's preparing shaders, I'll have time. Alright, there we go. Now I can see the chat. Cool, cool. Way more people watch the recording of this when I streamed Hogwarts than watched, you know, the other game that I was playing. I guess that makes sense. Although I don't know. I don't know if it's better to stream a popular game, because you'd think a lot of people would be streaming that. But also a lot of people want to watch it. And then if you go niche, I don't know. I don't know what's better. I don't know if Life is Strange is exactly niche, though. It's pretty popular. Not as popular as this, though. It's pretty popular. How's the mixing? Can you hear me over the game and everything? Alright, I'm excited. Let's do this.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor
I gotta make sure I don't
Weasley's
touch anything to make sure that all the setup works next time.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements with a lock. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or quest rewards. I don't know, it's all kind of nonsense until like I understand the game. But what am I supposed to do? Just click on one of these? Oh, click here. Oh, okay. Right click.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
So use V to have it tell you where to go. Okay, so I gotta say something. What the heck is a poltergeist? And why can the poltergeist touch shit and like knock shit over, but the other ghosts, you just get like really cold when you run through them? Like, what is the difference?
I cannot do this for all eternity.
Are like poltergeists like just assholes? And why? Man, I lost my chat again. There we go. Poltergeist translate to a noisy ghost, aka a disruptive ghost. One that breaks glasses in bars. Oh, okay. Alright, interesting. You'd think they'd take 1 second to explain that in the Harry Potter franchise. Okay, because you know why? Neither do I.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm.
I mean, is he that eccentric? Is he that much weirder than anybody
It seems
else?
that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite
This is just
sides
my
of the
first
classroom.
impression, though, so maybe
Now
you know
let's put
more.
those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out
Okay.
of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed, but
I got
partnership
another
is
beef
there.
with
Thank you.
the Harry
Into
Potter
place
universe,
now.
too. Something I don't understand. I want to complain about. After I learn the spell. Okay. Axio.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, so the first thing I was going to say is why not tell us what the heck a poltergeist is, since I don't think it's common knowledge. Especially like when you went to the trouble of changing the word philosopher to sorcerer between the American and English versions. I mean, honestly, I don't understand why
I've
there
always
even
found
was
that fun
an
goes
American
hand
and
in
English
hand with
version because the
mastery,
differences
as I'm
are
sure
so
the Quidditch
small.
players amongst us
I
would
think it's
agree.
dumb when they do that. Anyways,
So,
it may not have been.
What better than a bit of
It may have been the
sport
publisher.
to put our prowess with the summoning
The
charm
other
to
thing
the
I don't
test,
understand.
right?
Well, I'll wait until he stops talking.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the...
Okay, the other thing I don't understand is the paintings. Like, what the heck is a painting in the Harry Potter universe? Are they ghosts? Or is everybody who dies just like stuck in a picture frame? And why, after Dumbledore died in the sixth book, did, like, oh, his picture was already in the office, oh, but we couldn't talk to him because he was sleeping. Wake him up, man. Wake him up. Are you serious? For that, you wake him up. It's like, hey, man, you just died. Wake up. All right, ran over.
and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like ghost. Splendid! Stay focused.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's muddled with what are ghosts then? You know? Aren't ghosts just
That's it!
like they were so ambiguous with what ghosts were, which was fine. It's fine, but like paint then you got to explain paintings. You got to, cuz it doesn't make any sense.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
Yeah,
care to give
exactly.
our
Why
new
isn't there
student
a painting
bit
of his
challenge?
parents
Come on up.
that he can talk to?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you
I guess
are
like the
playing red.
equivalent would be like
Clear?
it's like
Yes,
it's
sir.
like an AI that's like a copy of someone's brain, which is an interesting concept. Well, no, like, I get ghosts. They explained ghosts. Ghosts are like the soul, or an echo of the soul stays behind because you're, like, afraid of death or something. And it's like a choice you make.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp. Phew.
Oh man, I'm losing the game.
Don't be discouraged. Here we go.
I'm overloaded with what we're talking about. It's getting deep. But no, they explain ghosts. They just didn't explain paintings, and that always bothered me. Because you can't tell me it's not them. It is them. Because, like, Snape and freaking Dumbledore's painting conspire behind Voldemort's back. So you can't tell me that it's not the person, not the person who has the knowledge of before.
Let us make this
But they
a bit
literally
more
never
interesting,
address it.
shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Sorry, rant over until I get pissed
Okay.
off the next time.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
I'm a big fan of Harry
This
Potter.
round
I do not
settles it
like J.K. Rowling's dumb opinions on transgender rights. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. You should just have empathy and respect for everybody and don't talk about things you don't understand. But I'm a big fan of Harry Potter, and like it's just been a big part of my life. But I do have a lot of beef. I got a lot of beef with it. But
Watch this.
that's what you do to the things you love. You criticize the things you love. The things you love. To make them better.
Oh dear.
Right, and they implied...
Be sharp.
But they also implied that even when Dumbledore wasn't dead, it was actually him in the
That is how
card.
it's done.
Remember? Because Harry's like, oh, he's gone. And then Ron's like, you can't expect him to hang around all day. Sorry, I won't do the accent. I suck at this game, though, because I'm so worked up. I got my butt kicked in whatever we're playing right now, but...
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Deep stuff. Harry Potter deals with some deep stuff.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer
Diet
to
Dr.
teach
Pepper, if you
divination.
want to sponsor me,
Before I
that'd
knew
be cool.
it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I'm sure I could get the one person watching right now to buy Diet Dr. Pepper.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I remember when they came up with these other wizarding schools. There's a lot of criticism of this because there was only like one school in Africa, and it's kind of spelled like Uganda. I'm not sure if that's an actual word or something, but there was a lot of criticism because there was only one school for like all of Africa.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it.
Yeah,
the
pop,
mist was so
whatever.
thick, I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to
It took
be
me a long
floating
time
in
to not
midair.
just to stop calling everything Coke, because that's what my parents did.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wait a minute. Now people don't use wand? What's going on?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Not one word
I must admit,
in the
however,
books of
that I
humans
am
being
growing
able to
quite
do
fond of
wandless
using a wand.
magic.
It seems very dramatic.
In fact, in the books, the only only different races could do magic without a wand.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding
Anyways, I
school.
get it. They're
Thank you
expanding
for
the world.
asking.
It's a big
I
world.
do
They
miss
can't keep
Wagadu,
everything
But
consistent.
I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts.
The painting thing is annoying.
I
It's
think
not that
Professor
big of a
Ronan
deal,
wants to talk
but
to you.
it's
Better not keep him waiting.
there are
Until
worse
next time.
things for sure.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're
if
so
you would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, precise best. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor.
So much more comfortable now
Though I
with
sense
this
that she is a bit
chair.
distracted of late.
My other chair was not comfortable.
Now, Professor
Or this.
Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, that's right. It's not Genshin Impact. I can't fly. It is smooth. What did I set the graphics at? Yeah. I think this goes up to that. Here. Maybe that'll make it a little smoother. Yeah, it's a little better.
my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I wish they'd let the Ronan teach them.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
I say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
What do they let you?
It was
I don't think this is a spoiler.
No,
Do they ever let you like
Ooh,
shoot at Peeves? Because they definitely should.
Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get
perhaps
Peeves
mind
a
what you're
spag.
doing there.
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
How do I do this? The crab or the starfish or whatever. No, wait. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's that thing. Okay, so that seems right. And then the unicorn. Maybe not. Well, it's like, so it's the, okay, unicorn, 4, 12, so maybe 8 away from the unicorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the spider. And then 2. I don't know, maybe whatever that thing is. 2 away from the goat, maybe. What did I say? 2 away from there would be like the owl thing. No. Is it a note? I don't think it's a note. I think it's just this thing is a hint, right? It's like you got the unicorn and the number 4 and the number 12. So unicorn, salamander, oh, I still feel like it's a puzzle. Alright, I'll move on.
Madam could go again.
I had to say the performance is not holding up great. How is it for you when you play, Rob? I've heard there's more problems on PC than PlayStation.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales.
It's kind of sad. I wish they'd do better with PC games. I feel like they've fallen behind a bit. Oh no. Don't come after me.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved
You have to admit, it's harder. It's harder to have a good PC than a, PlayStation.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Wingarlevio, Swingarlevio.
Leviosa.
You know, I think it's actually a lot better. Like for a while with the crypto stuff,
Now,
the GPUs were crazy, and then it went way down. I don't know, I just feel like the whole platform is kind of buggy. I do, especially with shooters and first-person stuff, like, I do enjoy playing on the PC more, because I'm better at it. That's the biggest reason. But it's kind of a smoother experience.
Dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You good.
How perceptive. Thank you. This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy students with this
I feel like this is taking too long. Oh, you don't have to actually kill him. I was about to kill him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again,
Do people eat Grindylows?
I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
That does not sound appetizing.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
It's sort of weird that the students at the school are nicer
most out of your time
100 years before than they were, you know, like in the 90s.
Club, or sneaking into the restricted
Because like this is supposed to be the 1800s, and some guy from Slytherin is being nice. Like,
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep
I
that in
suppose
mind.
they kind of mentioned that was the way it was. That
I'm sure I'll see you
didn't
soon.
used to be so
Perhaps
hostile.
somewhere
But
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
nerd. Do you prefer to keep things friendly? That's nice.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Yeah, they're so polite. They're like Gen Z kids in the 1800s. Which, I mean, cool. That's good. What does this do again? Yeah, this is not good. It's so choppy.
they ask you a question now, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's wonders.
This is bad. It just doesn't look good. It's a little bit disappointing. I feel like my graphics card should be able to run this pretty well.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from
Yeah,
a
but I mean, the problem isn't really the
you must
quality, it's
continue
just
to build
it's
upon
the
what you've learned.
frame rate is
In
just
that
garbage.
regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'll
Professor
debug it
Ronan
later.
did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular
That's funny.
recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I guess Ollivander started in Hogsmeade and ended up in London. I guess
Very
that's what
well.
they're saying.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Meow.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Yay!
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
Probably gonna end it here in a few
I
minutes.
trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
I wish this did something. I don't really understand why they do that when it's not like... I don't know. I feel like you should be able to do it when you like level up or something. I don't know.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
I think it is a charm. That's funny. I like puns. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're watching live, thank you, Rob. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm really trying to grow an audience here. I hope somebody enjoys what I'm doing. So, thanks everybody, and seriously, have a good night.